Well, Lewis, your idea to publish the other videos seemed to have gone well. It looks like the heat is off us for the time being.
Yes, David, I think that doing it deflects from the real plan you have.
So now we can get on with ensuring I get the maximum publicity from CAG for my tournaments.
Yes. Word on the street is that some other CAG bait and tackle dealers are not happy that you seem to receive preferential treatment from the BOD.
Lewis, I told you not to worry about those things. Now I have enough of my friends in the directors' positions. I do not care what the humble CAG member thinks of the decisions we make. I said it years ago that what I want happens on CAG. It is my group, and I will use it to my advantage just when the hell I like.
Oh.
It was a good idea to release the YouTube video of us in France at the WCC this year. I do not think that you can actually see the strings that I am pulling.
Yes, David. I was so pleased that you gave me permission to speak on camera then. It was awesome.
Yes. And you did well. You remembered all of the things I told you to say.
Thank you, David.
If only we could have caught some carp there, it would have been awesome. But you insisted on fishing for roach, didn't you?
I have told you that I'm sorry about that. It is just that I always catch carp on those small baits back in Philly. I cannot work out why it wouldn't work on those pesky carp in France.
I was very angry with you, Lewis, and if you remember I told you never to make me angry. You won't like me when I am angry. Do not think for 1 minute that I will not discard you at any time. As soon as you lose your usefulness for me, you are out.
Oh dear. Please do not do that, David.
I can put one of the others in charge at any time, you know. I have done it in the past, and will not hesitate to do it again if you piss me off.
Boo-hoo. I promise I will do anything you say, David. Just do not take away my presidency. I would have to go back to my old life if you did. And I'm tired of home gardening. A man can only grow so much home produce before he gets bored of it.
Now we need to get this new presidency term sewn up. That French bastard Jerome has stuck his 2 cents in about your current term expiring. I wish he hadn't done that.
I told them I thought that the bylaws for the presidency need rewriting. I basically told them that any further discussion on this would be a huge waste of resources. If I remember, that is what you told me to write, yes?
Yes. And I am glad that you told them that you would be repealing the decision to let the members have a say on who is their president.
I also told them that I didn't think that the members should have a say in the inner workings of CAG. I hope I didn't sound too condescending with it, but you told me to say that.
Yes, Lewis. You did well there. I was a little worried that someone would bring up the bylaws, but we just do what we usually do when somebody questions things.
What is that, David?
Ignore them. And if they make more noise, ban them.
I noticed that Jerome seems to be the only one who picked up on us changing our minds.
Don't worry about Jerome. He is powerless now. I made sure of that a long time ago.
I think that by me posting that we should concentrate on chapters that most members will forget that I have just carried on as president, even though the bylaws state that we should have an election every 2 years and that the president should be elected by the members.
We will amend them to suit us. Do not worry.
I'm quite surprised that we can get away with as much as we do, David. They really are a set of dumbasses. Just like you said they were.
Once we get you in the president's seat officially by changing the bylaws to best suit us, we cannot be stopped. World carp domination.
Hee 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 hee.
I will talk to Pat Carwin. He is the bylaws specialist. He will draft something up for me.
Do you think that Pat will do that for you, David?
Of course he will. He would never refuse me anything. I have done a lot for Pat in the past.
Ah. Let's hope Wolfgang doesn't hear about our latest plans.